Hey book fans, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Freak Angel and I read a bit. So it's been a hot minute since I've given you any kind of update. I mean, at the beginning of the year, I said I wanted to be consistent, and as usual, the only thing I'm consistent with is being horrendously inconsistent. But that's behind us. It's a new video, it's a new month, it's June, and we have a new readathon. Now, this is not a new readathon, but it's a new readathon for me. I'm pretty sure they're in their like fourth or fifth year doing this, but it's my first time participating, and that's the Tarot Readathon. And that's hosted by Noelle and Deja. I'll have links down below to their videos about the readathon. There are actually several co-hosts across the four teams, many of whom are content creators that I love and watch all the time, but I could only join one team, and I joined Team Swords. Why? Because swords are cool. Stick them with the pointy end, you know? So I've been feeling a little bit slumpy lately, and realistically, it's not that I've been slumping. I've been listening to my audiobooks, but my physical reads have been slow. Let's be so for real, okay? I've been rereading A Song of Ice and Fire. These books are long, and my copies are the mass market paperback, so it's like 1,000-page book with teeny tiny font. And yeah, I've been reading A Clash of Kings for like a month and a half. I'll be so for real with you, I actually still have like 40 pages left, but it's my intention to finish it off after I record this video, and then we go into June fresh to start this readathon. All right, so I'm going to give you the briefest of brief how it works, but if you want all the details, be sure to check out those videos down below by the actual creators of the readathon, where they give you a much more detailed breakdown of like the rules and how it works. But basically, you pull a tarot card, you read a book based on the prompt for the tarot card. Like they have a Google spreadsheet with all the prompts, and that's like the most basic, simple way you could participate. However, they've got this whole like 3-card spread system laid out as well for each team, where it's like you pick 3 cards, and like in that order, each of those cards has an associated, not prompt, but like either a little bit of an assist for you, as in assisting you with your choices or assisting you with getting more points. As you can see, I joined Team Swords, so here's the little layout for our 3-card spread. I'll put it on the screen. All right, cool. So when I did a little bit of tarot when I was like a teenager, because like my mom loves that kind of stuff, when I was in grade 11 for the graduating class ahead of me during their like little grad event thing, I did tarot card reading. So like I have a little understanding of it, but it's all very vague and like ancient knowledge to me. But I've got this gorgeous like Erin Morgenstern tarot deck that I'm going to be doing my pulls with. I mean, the Night Circus was like the perfect atmospheric kind of vibe for a tarot deck, in my opinion. So this is the vibe we're going with. And I am going to do the whole 3-card spread thing. Because like when I did dabble in tarot when I was younger, I do recall like pulling them in threes, a past, present, future card kind of thing. So I thought that was kind of cool. Also, each team will get a weekly prompt that will be given to them on the Monday. I will say I'm filming this Sunday night, but like past midnight, so technically it's Monday, June 1st. But they gave us the first prompt a little early, like late Sunday night, so that was kind of cool. So I actually have the first weekly prompt for my team to help me with these choices as well. The weekly like challenge prompt or whatever is just an extra tarot card pull that you can get extra points for your team with. It's also the only time in this readathon that you get to like double up. So if one of your books for like your card pulls can also fit for the weekly like challenge card from the team, then you can double up. But other than that, there's no doubling up, like one book per card kind of thing. There's also one additional way that you can get points for your team, and that's through what they call the hero's journey. And these are non-reading prompts. There's like 4 or 5 of them that you can do that can just get you extra points for your team. So cool, cool. I feel like they are largely like mental health, wellness kind of themed prompts, like going outside in nature for a walk, or like finishing a project that you've been putting off for a while, or like tidying up an area. I haven't looked too deeply into those yet, but they're definitely things that I could probably stand to do more of in my life. So that'll be cool. That'll be cool. But let's just get into it. Let's pull some cards for the month, okay? And like I'm doing a 3 card spread here, so we're gonna pull 3. In magical Fantasyland, I will read all 3 in the first week and then come back and pull another 3 next week. But the last time that I read 3 books in a week, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Unless it was done in Crawler Girl. Because like I binged through that series so hard. It's so good. I'm totally caught up though, so sadly I can't squeeze any of those into this readathon unless I wanted to start over again. anyways, let's get into it, okay? All right, so I had already shuffled, but like, we're gonna shuffle again. We're gonna give it a bit of an extra like on-screen shuffle for you. Just, let's make sure the randomization is fully there, optimal. We're gonna get a random first card. And I'm using my Avison mat from when I used to play Magic. She was a baddie that I liked. She's a flip card, and I have a flip mat. This is the more like aggro side. The other side is called the nicer side, but whatever. The art's really cool. Okay, I like to do a little split, and we're gonna pull from the top. So, first card we have is the Four of Cups. So past, Four of Cups. Next we have the Six of Wands. So present, Six of Wands. And finally, the Moon. Ooh, a little major arcana action here. So future, the Moon. Okay, so let's take a moment to take a look at what these cards are in terms of, my little booklet that came with the deck. So like the meanings behind the cards, and we'll look at the prompts, and we'll pick out some books for me to read. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I haven't done a readathon since last year, so yeah, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. Okay, so the Four of Cups. We have a figure beneath a tree has grown disinterested in what they have, but if they looked in a different direction, they would find something new. Ignoring opportunities, being unhappy but unwilling to act, feeling bored, conflicted, disillusioned, and despondent, allowing introspection to turn into obliviousness. And the prompt we had for this one was a book that's been on your shelf or TBR for a long time. So basically a TBR veteran. Wow, that actually fits really well with the card, especially in the past position, because like think about it, introspection turning to obliviousness. In the past, I wanted this book enough to buy it and own it, and it has sat here unread for a long time. Yeah, that's surprisingly fitting. Okay, cool. Our next one we had was the Six of Wands. Let's see. Six of Wands. A cat struts along the top of a fence, displaying its captured prey. The center of attention and envy of other kittens. A triumphant, victorious return. A time of earning acclaim and respect of peers, being in a position of power, a recognition of achievements. And the prompt for this one is a book featuring politics or political intrigue. Ooh. Well, I can see how the prompt kind of fits with the card, talking about position of power and then like political intrigue. Hmm. It's a little tough. I did tell you that, like, my A Song of Ice and Fire reread has been feeling a little stagnant. And listen, it's not that I'm not enjoying it. I love the series and it's still amazing even now, like 20 years later since I first read it. But yeah, politics, political intrigue. Okay, okay, okay. I just don't want it to get too crazy heavy because I don't want to stagnate again. And maybe it's not even that I'm worried about it being heavy. Maybe I just don't need a chonker right off the hop this month, considering how long I stewed in a Clash of Kings. Okay. All right. And finally, we have the moon. It is easy to find oneself lost in these woods. The ravens will provide no guidance. They only observe beneath the soft glow of the moon. This is a place of nighttime secrets and hidden things, and cats who keep their secrets to themselves. A time of bewilderment, a space that may be enchanting or disorienting. In these shadows, things are not what they seem, and so they must be navigated with care and intuition. Okay, so for the future, we have this nighttime secrets and hidden things. And the prompt is a book featuring the paranormal, examples given vampires, werewolves, which, I mean, I could have this card for every prompt and be totally content. I love books about the paranormal. Yeah, that is like super easy, super easy. And the week one challenge prompt for the swords team, which we luckily got early so that I know about this while picking these books, was the lovers. And the prompt is featuring romance. So if I have any kind of romantic subplot in the books that I choose for my 3 cards, we can double up and get extra points without reading extra books, which is kind of cool. I like it. I like it. So I'm gonna pick some books, and yeah. Let me get back to you in one moment. Okay, I've picked my books. It actually was easier than I expected. I thought I was gonna struggle here, but this set of prompts, honestly, this was giving. This was easy pickings for me, honestly. So first up, for the Four of Cups, we have a TBR veteran, and honestly, when I think of my shelves and TBR veteran, I really, really need to pick Caraval. Caraval by Stephanie Garber. I've been meaning to read it forever. I put it on my 25 and 25, didn't get to it. It's on my 26 and 26, so like bonus that it's helping with that as well. And listen, I really do want to read it. I want to fall for Jax. So yeah. And I love a like carnival or circus type of setting, so I'm here for it. I'm ready, and apparently it is time. I'm so excited to finally pick up Caraval. And then the second prompt I had was the Six of Wands. Now this one was where I thought I was going to struggle, but I took a little glance at the Our Fantasy Bingo suggestions because they have a square on there that is very similarly themed, and for that square I have a Storm of Swords. However, I told you I'm taking a little break from my reread. So since I don't want to continue that series this month, I'm actually going to finish off a different series based on a recommendation I found on there. So thanks, Our Fantasy Bingo. And that's Emily Wilde's Compendium of Lost Tales. So it's like the third book in the trilogy. I very much enjoyed the first 2 books of the Emily Wilde's series. And I love Wendell. I love Wendell Brambleby so much. He's such a weird little fae dude. And I'm here for it. I love me a strange little dude, like love interest character. And while the first 2 were kind of cozy, this third one actually should have quite a lot of political dealings as we enter into Wendell's homeland. And due to their romantic entanglement, there will be politics aplenty surrounding both Emily and Wendell. I love Wendell. Okay, okay, I'm so excited. This is working out really well. I was planning to save that one for closer to the winter because like cozy and winter just works for me. But honestly, I need something light. I need something light, and I think this is gonna fit the bill perfectly. And my third card was the moon, so something featuring paranormal. And while vampires are my absolute favorite, and I very much enjoy werewolves, I'm actually gonna go with witches for this one because this helps me check something off of my 26 for 26 as well, and helps me with our fantasy bingo, which listen. I haven't given you guys content in ages. I will get you an our fantasy bingo list for myself. Will I complete it? Probably not. Probably not. But I'll get the list to you at some point. When? Who knows? Who knows? But that will be coming at some point. I promise. However, my choice for the moon card, we're going with witches. We're going to go witch and witch hunter, and that's the Crimson Moth. Now, if you remember from my 3 card swords spreadsheet that I showed you earlier, the third card for us gives us double points if we're on swords if our book in this position has a 3-word title. The Crimson Moth. 1, 2, 3, double points. Your girl wants points for Team Swords. And we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. In some places, this book is called Heartless Hunter, but my copy says the Crimson Moth, and we're going with it. All right. And I'm so pumped. I have been putting off reading this forever because I was waiting for my matching Fairy Loot edition of Rebel Witch because I was afraid that once I read the first one, I would want the second one, and I was waiting for it. But I've had it for a couple months. So my wait is over. My wait is over. And yeah, that's it. That's my initial 3 card pull TBR for the Tarot Readathon. I'm so excited to read these books. Hopefully, I get through them early enough in the month that we can pull another 3 cards and do another little TBR for this readathon later in the month. We will see how the month plays out for me. But yeah, it's so great to be back chatting with you guys. I'd love to hear from you. How has your reading year been going? How is your June TBR shaping up? What are you going to be reading for the summer? Any readathons? What are your plans? I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments. And for more bookish content, be sure to subscribe. I will have more content coming in the future. Love to have you here. Bye bye. Go Team Swords. Woo!